my association with the school goes way back, because it goes back to my grandfather's time when he grew up on a farm alongside the first head of the Brazilian order here in Canada, Father Forrestal, and they grew up on side-by-side farms, and he used to walk 5 miles to school every day and they were real friends. Then my father came to St. Mike's, was on the Irish Flat, as a matter of fact, lived in the Irish Flat on the old school, and of course that's the school I went to, and on Bay and St. Joe's there, and then of course I came along, and so we have sort of a long history with St. Mike's. I'd seen St. Mike's play when I was at home in Brantford. I saw the junior A team play. To have the opportunity to come here was terrific, but when I first came, I tried out for the A's and I had one practice, I got cut. I tried for the B's, I had one practice, I got cut. I tried for the midgets, I had one practice and I was cut. Now I'm out in the backyard with, and Mr. Conway, who became Father Conway, was skating with us out there, and we'd have after school, and he went back to Father Flanagan, who was coaching the midgets, and said, "I think you should take another look at this kid." And they brought me back for another look, and I caught on to the third line on a wing, and so I was pretty homesick when I first came, because we were a pretty tight family at home, and at night I was in the dorm, and I missed home. I was homesick, and until the hockey got going, until I was able to make a team and get going in the hockey, then I was all right. When we went and played in the professional leagues after, I went from St. Mike's right to Detroit. It was known that if you came out of St. Mike's, you were easier to handle, I think, is how they put it. You didn't cause problems, you know. I guess maybe you didn't expect, you know, you knew your place sort of, and so they liked to handle the St. Mike's players better. At least that's what they said at that time. So that was kind of interesting, I thought. To play in the National Hockey League, that was what you dreamed of as a boy, and to play your first game, that was fantastic, and to win the first Stanley Cup, that was, you know, another great win. And I can remember, I remember the goal going in, and I remember how it went in, and it was in overtime, and it was, you know, it was just a great goal, and we won the cup. Wow! And that was our first Stanley. And then we had, you know, 3 more after that in Detroit, and all of them, you know, we beat the Canadians, beat Rocket Richard, you beat them in overtime, 3 periods of overtime sometimes, and by 1-0, or, you know, tight games. They were just, you never forget them. And then when 12 and a half years, I thought I was finished with hockey. I ended up coming to Toronto, and we won 4 more cups, and every one of those was great. It just, and the last one was fantastic because we were over the hill gang, you know, and nobody expected us to win, and we upset the big teams to win, the Canadians, and you know, in Chicago with Hull and Palat, and, you know, and Makita and the whole gang, and to go out on that kind of a note, you never forget that.